morning. It is start of week 3 of our Epic Cruise 2019, and we're just leaving the top side of Finland Falls, where we spent last night. Well, pretty much all day yesterday, and then last night. I was hoping to do some filming at some point yesterday afternoon, but there was a boat close by playing the stereo fairly loud, so the microphone would have picked it up, so that would have been no good. But that's okay, because we had a nice, enjoyable day. Anchor Girl was nice enough to take me out for a big breakfast yesterday morning.
Yep.
And yeah, we had breakfast at a local marina, the Finland Falls Marina. I mentioned that place to you last year, because that's where we got our batteries from, the first set of batteries. So anyways, we had a very, very enjoyable time there. It's a beautiful view. It was the lake was deadly calm when we went over there, so it was really nice watching the boats go by. And sat out in the patio, and it was good. It was top-rate breakfast. Would highly recommend that. After that, we did some grocery shopping. I had a haircut, did some swimming, and it was really, really nice. Later on in the afternoon, well, evening, just after dinner time, I actually grabbed the camera, went outside. I was going to do some filming and wandering around and talking to you then, but one of our neighbors came over and started off with a simple question as to why there was so much water pouring out of the front of their boat, of our boat, I should say. He was wondering if that was the bilge, what was going on, and I explained to him it's the air conditioner, because it's operating as a heat pump. And he's like, oh, that's what I thought. So one thing led to another, and as is often the case when you talk to boaters, somebody knows somebody that you know, and these people actually knew the people, or at least had acquainted themselves with the folks that used to keep their boat in our marina and the very next slip. They have a 380 Sundancer, and that's how that conversation started. Because the comment about this boat, we started talking about sea rays, and on and on and on. Next thing you know, it was 9 o'clock before they went home, so it was a little bit too late to do any filming at that point. So anyways, a nice day, enjoyable spot again. Was not planned for us to stay there, but we're happy that we did. It's always very relaxing. Shore power, running water, and great views. It was a nice, calm, relaxing day yesterday. It was a nice day insofar as because we didn't have to do any traveling. Today is not going to be the case, because we are going to try to get to Lake Simcoe, if not Lake Simcoe, as very close as we can get to it. It's 10 o'clock this morning right now, and we've got 7 locks, I think, to go through, and a fair amount of distance in between. So hang on, and let's see where we get to today. We've done this a few times, yes, my friend.
Wherever you like in there.
Thank you.
Do you need a hand, or?
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Okay. We don't
We'll just hover in the middle. Just take us down gently.
We're good with that. Some days, but maybe not today.
Security, security, security. 40-foot motor vessel about to enter the Trent Canal Cut, heading from Mitchell Lake.
Once again, as we have cleared the Kirkfield lift lock, that means we have changed our upbound to downbound. So the markers changed. So now it's going to be, rather than red right return coming upstream, we are heading downstream, so red will be on our port hand side, and we'll leave the greens to our starboard passing by. So as you can probably tell by the wind noise, it's really windy out again today. This afternoon it really picked up. So our now current plan is to head down
westbound between Balsam Lake and Mitchell Lake.
Security.
Balsam Lake and Mitchell Lake, something that's different, westbound.
More loopers coming through. So anyways, Kirkfield. So you're probably going to hear some wind noise in the background, and the reason is because it's windy this afternoon. The wind really picked up, and we're heading nose to it, so it's not so bad for driving. But you know, can knock us around a little bit going into the locks. But we're all good. It's all safe. It's all sound. Just after 3 o'clock. In the afternoon, so what we have decided to do is we're going to call it quits at the next lock, which is where we started this trip. Good old lock 39 portage lock. It was not our hope to stay here tonight, but perfectly fine with it. By the time we get all secure, it'll be 3:30 or so. So be in good time to start the barbecue and have a couple of cold ones. Be refreshed and ready to go tomorrow. Because our other option was, initially a couple days ago, we were talking about going to the Port of Orillia and spending tonight there so we can do some shopping and restocking. But since we got to Finland yesterday and spent the day, we had an opportunity to do that, so we don't have to stop at Orillia, just as soon not. So what we want to do from here is bounce right up to the Severn River in the system, and either stay at Lock 42 or 43 for the first night. But that is going to be from where we are here 3 or 4 hours. So that'll be after the lock closes, so I wouldn't even be able to call ahead to see if there's even room at the type wall at either of those locks. So that's what we're going to do. Of course, the other option, which is not an option, would be to buzz over to our home port marina, but we don't want to do that. So we're not going to do that, so it's not an option, like Anchor Girl just said. It's not the place we want to be. So we are enjoying our time here on the Trans-Severn Waterway, and we will enjoy a nice evening at Lock 39. So when we get there, you know the routine: tie up, cold beverage, and get the barbecue running. So chances are I'm going to not film any of that for you, because you're just going to say it's going to be the same old, because I took you there last year and then already once this year. I'll turn this thing on if something interesting happens, or if I get a brainwave of a thought that I have to share with you, but probably not. So I am going to call it quits, and I am going to shut off my VHF radio, there we go, because a lot of loopers coming through today, and all we're hearing is at least 4 of them right behind us, and so they're going to be Unless they stay at the Kirkfield lift lock, they're gonna have few options because we heard the next lock past where we're staying is already full. So they're not gonna have too many options. So we are happy and lucky that we're gonna be able to stay here. Yeah, so that's that. So from this leg of the journey, again, thanks for watching and we will see you on the next one. Cheers.